Hey, what's up? It's Vince Leah from VinceLeah.com, and one of the questions I get asked a lot is, should I have a smoothie or should I have a juice? Well, in today's video, we're going to discuss smoothies versus juices and the 5 things you need to know. Before we get into the details, remember to download your copy of my free smoothie guide. Link for that guide is in the description box below. Number 1, equipment. And the first thing we need to discuss is the different types of machines used to make each one. To make a smoothie, you're gonna need a blender. Now, to use the blender, you simply place all the food in the blender and mix it up. Now, there's 2 types of blenders you could buy, a high-speed blender or a standard blender. The main difference is the high-speed blender is gonna make your smoothie a little more creamier. For a juice, you're gonna need a juicer. Now, a juicer is gonna remove all the pulp from the food you put in there and leave you with the juice. Now, there's different types of juicers on the market, and I'll be doing a full review and discussing each one in a future video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that. Now, I currently use a Vitamix blender for my smoothies and an Omega juicer for my juices. Now, I'll leave a link for both of these and some other popular options in the description box below, so you can check them out and see which one may work well for you. Number 2, fiber. Now, the biggest difference between a smoothie and a juice is the amount of fiber in each one. When you place all the food in a blender, all the fiber remains in that drink. But when you run that food through a juicer, it removes most of that fiber. Now, it seems like a smoothie may be the best option because everybody wants more fiber, but let's dive into this a little more. When I first started eating more plant-based foods after being diagnosed with colitis, I was really focused on trying to heal my body. And I wanted to get the nutrients into my body quickly, and juicing was the most effective way to do this. When you remove the fiber in all these foods, those nutrients are able to be absorbed quickly into your body, which leads us to tip number 3, absorption. Now, like I mentioned, when you remove the fiber from foods, it's more easily absorbed into your body. And what exactly does that mean? That means it's getting an serious injection of vitamins and minerals and everything that you have in that juice, which is great. But just be aware of what you're putting into that juice, because not all food was created equal, which leads us to tip number 4, sugar. Now, juices that are mainly fruit-based with very few vegetables can be high in sugar and can spike insulin levels. Now, the fiber that is still present in smoothies can help reduce the spike. Now, since a juice removes the fiber, that's a rush of sugar going directly into your bloodstream. And I understand why this can happen, especially if you haven't juiced very much. The sweetness from the fruits can just make the juice taste better, and it may take time for your taste buds to adjust to the flavor of healthier foods. And if you've never juiced before, I probably wouldn't recommend you dive in straight to a green juice with lots of kale and no fruit, because that may be the last green juice you ever try. Now, start by having juices with a good balance of fruits and veggies, especially leafy greens. And you'll find that over time, you can reduce the fruit and increase the greens without it being an issue, since your taste buds have changed. Number 5, hunger. Now, because a juice removes all the fiber, it's not gonna leave you very full. However, a smoothie, since it contains all the fiber, is gonna leave you a lot fuller and feeling more satisfied. And something else to consider is just the amount of food that you're gonna need to make each one. To make a juice, you're gonna need a lot more food because you're removing all the pulp and the fiber, whereas a smoothie keeps it in. Now, when you do make a juice, take that leftover pulp and use it to make something. For instance, if you're making carrot juice, you can take the carrot pulp and use it to make carrot cake. Now, here's a bonus tip. Think about what you want to have before you start making your drink. Certain foods like spinach or kale work great in both a smoothie or a juice. But some foods like bananas and avocados and nuts work great in a smoothie, but not so much in a juice. So plan ahead so you're good to go and you can have whatever you want. So which one is better for you, a juice or a smoothie? Well, I think it depends on your situation, but I feel they both can be part of a healthy and balanced diet so you can maximize the benefits that each one has to offer. So let me know in the comments if you're on Team Smoothie or Team Juice. And don't forget to download your copy of my free smoothie guide. Link for that guide is in the description box below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel as I post new videos every week, and remember to keep living fit from food. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.